Kråkan, also known as Corvus Cornix, and welcome to Classy Movie Rambles, where I talk about all movies that I found in my closet while cleaning. This week's movie is Batman Returns, and it's also part of the Batman collection. It is about 2 minutes and 1 minute long. So the movie starts with the birth of the Penguin, aka Cobblepot, and his parents try to get rid of him by throwing him into a river. And 33 years later, at Christmas time, there is Christmassy vibes and everything. And Selina Kyle is serving coffee to her boss, Max Schreck, at this meeting. And Max Schreck is basically a shady power plant kind of guy. He's not doing a clean energy thing. So sometime later, Max is having a speech and he gets interrupted by the Penguin's goons. This is like a carny freak, like a circus. And Batman arrives to stop it, and by doing so, he also saves Selene. And sometime later from that, Max is introduced to the Penguin himself, and the Penguin just wants to get back what's taken from him, I guess. This, being part of the high society club, I guess. So, Selina goes home to feed her cat, and she forgets something at the office. She gets back, and she's nosing through Max's file when Max finds her, and he pushes her out through a window, and she survives the fall, and she lands in this alleyway surrounded by cats. And she goes home to, her apartment and completely trash it, and she makes her cat suit. And there's no spoiler to this. She's actually Catwoman there, and then this crazy cat lady. And then the Penguin makes an entrance at this other speech. He saves the mayor's kid, or make it seem like he's doing it, I should say. And Bruce watches this on his personal TV at home, and the Penguin goes to see what happens to his parents, and unfortunately he finds them in a cemetery, and they're basically dead. And a bit later, Catwoman saves a woman from getting robbed by this, robber. And then Max and Bruce are having a meeting about the power plant, and then Selina walks in with her crazy hair and all, because now she's more open, she's more crazy now. So later, Cobblepot is lured into running for mayor by Max for Gotham City, and he's lured with like a raw fish, which is kind of funny. He eats the raw fish and he walks down a spiral staircase, and he's introduced to his supporters, and he actually bites a guy on the nose. So there's blood and everything, like true Tim Burton style. And then there's more fighting for Batman, and later Catwoman blows up a mall right in front of the Batman and Penguin, and then Batman fights Catwoman. He gets cut, and Catwoman actually makes a deal with the Penguin to basically take Batman out. And later, Selina and Bruce are having dinner, but Batman has to leave to save the day. And the bad guys actually manage to booby trap Batman's car, and they put like a device on it that the Penguin kind of used to control the car, like a toy car thing. And he joyrides Batman's car with Batman in it, but Batman managed to remove the device and gets out of the thing alive. So Batman returns the favor by messing up the Penguin's speech, so he can't run for mayor now, and he's forced to run back into the sewers. Meanwhile, this is happening. Bruce is attending a party just to see Selene, and of course the Penguin trashes the party and takes Max hostage. I think he first was supposed to take Max's son, but Max kind of convinced him to take him instead, leading down to the Penguin down in his lair, where he has strapped rockets to penguins to kill all the kids in Gotham, which is like a crazy plan, and he controls them with like this device. So he sends them out to do the deed, but Batman uses his tech to turn the penguins around so the missiles fly over the place. And then there is a fight between Batman and the Penguin, sending Penguin into the toxic waste that Max's power plant produced, which ends up in the sewer anyways. And then Batman tries to talk down Selene from actually killing Max, but Batman gets shot, and Selene got shot a couple of times, but then she fries herself and Max with like a taser and electric like cable. And then Cobblepot returns from the sewer. He's bleeding and everything from his mouth, and he tries to take Batman out, but he takes the wrong umbrella, takes the cute umbrella, and then he dies. So he gets a funeral by the other penguins. He's dragged into the water, and actually it's kind of sad. I guess a penguin funeral, I guess. And then sometime later, Batman adopts a stray cat that he finds in an alley, and the ending shot of the movie is the bat symbol in the sky on the clouds and the Catwoman like rising up. So now we know that she's alive. I don't know how she survived that, but she did. She probably has like 9 lives or something. So what do I think about this movie? I actually like the movie. It's one of the better Tim Burton's movie that isn't like animated, in my opinion. The only thing I didn't like about the movie is that it's a play on the Catwoman's sexuality. So every character that encounters her is somewhat attracted to her. I mean, for the penguin, he's more like a rabid penguin. He's kind of crazy, but it also works on Bruce and Batman as well, and they're always lured by her seductive powers. And I don't know, it kind of it's like weird. I guess this movie was made way back then, and things were different. But I really liked the movie. It was a movie that I remember differently by going back and watching it now again. I kind of liked it. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely can recommend it if it's on any streaming service. I have no idea, but if you can see it, do it. And it's also like a Christmas movie. It's snowing a lot in this movie, so yeah. Anyway, thanks for listening and or watching, and take care.